Puff pastry dough should always be kept frozen until used. To prepare the puff pastry dough for baking, remove it from the freezer and place the squares or sheets of dough on paper-lined sheet pans. Always cover the puff pastry dough as it thaws. If left uncovered, the dough will quickly dry out and crack, making it difficult to work with. When the dough is cool and firm to the touch, it can be rolled and cut. Do not allow the dough to warm too much and become soft. If this occurs, the layers in the dough will stick together and prevent the dough from puffing. When cutting the dough, be sure to use a sharp knife or pastry wheel. This will also prevent the layers from sticking together and will ensure the pastries puff up while baking. To prepare puff pastry, preheat your oven. Generally, convection ovens are set to 350 degrees, while standard ovens are set to 400. Turnovers can be easily made with puff pastry dough. Pinwheels can also be made with puff pastry dough. Use water to adhere sugar to the puff pastries. Do not use egg wash. Egg wash that comes in contact with the sides of the puff pastry will seal the edges and prevent the pastry from puffing. Egg wash will also burn by the time the puff pastry is completely baked. When the puff pastry is dry, flaky, and golden brown, you will have baked a quality puff pastry. Overbaking a puff pastry is preferable to underbaking one. Once baked, place the pastries on a rack to cool. Do not cover the puff pastries until completely cool. Cooled puff pastries can be finished with icing and held at room temperature for up to 3 days. Do not freeze baked puff pastries.